Yeah, Merry Christmas, hold the mass. No swinging thuribles, no clerical pass. Yeah, we'll sing our hymns with that snowfall there. Keep it crazy Christmas, just no mass.
Pastor Michael, if that didn't get you in the mood for the 12 days of Restless, I don't know how to help you.
I love it. As much as I hate all of these things that you've been making, I actually do love it. I was showing everybody the other day in my house, just showing it off. Like, hey, this is our new intro, everybody. It does get you pretty stoked.
Yeah, make sure if you are a listener to this show, I guess we'll post that intro on X, but make sure you see our claymation, because it's not just for Rudolph. Our claymation intro that we
made by the same people that made
Rankin
the Rudolph.
We're so thankful to Rankin Bass's help for these 12 days of Restless to help us produce a high quality claymation intro. Yeah, I mean, this is another good question. It's not really here nor there, because obviously the 12 days of Restless just begin in 12 days, pretty arbitrary here starting on December 26th. But really, like, what is keeping you gentlemen from dressing like Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer all year round? That guy. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I feel like a handful of men do, right? Like in this area of the country, I feel like guys dress like that from time to time.
I guess if you're not in a place where open carry is legal, you can't, since he openly carries a handgun throughout that
maybe
whole
besides
movie.
that.
But it's a good day here. And so, you know, we want to remember the reason for the season, which is for the 12 days of Restless, which is the notable holidays, and it gives us 12 days where everyone else's podcasts are on break. We say, let's double down. Let's double down in a time where you might be being with family, so you might listen to less podcasts, but let's load you up with things to listen to whenever you're ready, whenever you want. And Pastor Michael, we should set a goal or something. We're like less than 10 patrons away from hitting a new patron level. And so it'd be so cool if we hit a new level this days of Restless.
I love how nondescript it is, because neither of us have it pulled up.
Yeah, I didn't have a good description of it.
Help us get some more to a new level.
Right. But Pastor Michael, we know what people are here for. They're here for us to sound off on random things from the Reformed faith in an unscripted way for the next 12 days.
What we do on the Patreon, by the way. That basically describes all that we do on the Patreon, maybe with some categories.
Yeah.
But most of the time, that's what we're doing. And we talk about the things we want to.
And normally, you know, though, other than the 12 days of Restless, and when I innocently post about Calvin on X, the things I do that could get people mad at me or in trouble, I try and make sure you at least have to pay me $3 to hear me say out loud. So, if you are looking to build a case against me, may I recommend our Patreon. But today, Pastor Michael, we are going to start with the reason for the season. O come, Emmanuel. And we are going to do a piece of media criticism. So this Christmas season, the Christian rock band Skillet put out a song. They put out a version of O come, Emmanuel. And Pastor Michael, I did not listen to a single second of that song. I wanted to listen to it live with you. Have you heard O come, Emmanuel by Skillet?
No, I think that I've probably heard up to 5 or 10 seconds because people were talking about it. I didn't realize it was Skillet. I didn't realize who it was. I just saw people getting kind of mad. There's a rock version of this song. And then I just moved on. Yeah. I didn't really get too into that particular discourse, but
yeah, I mean, but that's what the 12 days of Restless are for.
That's right.
I find it interesting how much people care. But again, people were literally using the phrase, they are desecrating one of the most ancient Advent songs. So needless to say, we're gonna play it right now live. We're gonna risk that. We're gonna risk that live here, and we're gonna find out what we think. I'm hopefully gonna stop it enough to avoid this video getting taken down on YouTube, but that's a risk we are gonna be willing to take here. And so let me share my screen, and let's play the song for a little bit, and we'll find out what we think.
Oh come Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Oh, come thou
I'll just say, like, just a brief moment. Like, obviously, we're gonna hit the metal part.
Yep, it's coming. You feel it. You feel it in the air.
You do feel it in the air. It's that time of year. That new metal sound is about to hit us. Pastor Michael, I don't listen to a lot of Skillet. Never really did, and I no hate to Skillet, no problem with them. I'll just say, like, that new metal voice, even when I liked pretty metally music, was kind of never my jam. Like that particular,
until it became the AI voice. By the way,
that's true. That's true.
And now it's like everything that you send me.
Well, that's different. That's my hobby. All right, this is their hobby.
Jesse free, thine own from Satan's teeth.
Let me just read one description of this song, because it kind of hits how the song starts, and it's here's the version of Skillet's version of "O Come Emmanuel" be like, "O Come Emmanuel, beautiful Christmas song, prophecies, melodies, then all caps, demons, demons, demons." So that's
from depths of hell thy people save, and give them victory o'er the grave. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel.
I mean, there's really got to be a change here, guys, because this
so far it's just
the
norm,
song,
right?
Yep, just a song. I mean, I'm just gonna skip ahead because
just skip. I see
there's a place where a lot of people listen, and so I think that might. Wow, they literally just did the whole song, everybody. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to stop you right there. We can continue on. I'll admit that's pretty bad. Like that did not feel earned. Like there was a lot of buildup for we'll keep going for 3 minutes.
Here's what I'll give. This is my cultural criticism, by the way.
Great.
While they're doing this, it's flashing red.
Yeah.
Whoever did the video, you just add a green in there red and green, and it would have been more Christmassy.
Yep.
Get some green in there.
There you
A
go.
little bit of white. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So, man, here we go. Let's keep it up.
Get a little more green. You need more green.
Quick question: is this music still cool? Like, is this? I'm not saying that to be mean or insulting. I just don't know. Is this music still cool? Is this
I think some people like it. Listen, it doesn't bother me that much. I don't get the high. Here's honestly what people are upset about with him, like screaming, is I assume what people are upset about. Do you know what the worst part about so many of these like modern rendition of hymns is? It's the addition of your own little bridge or chorus. That's the worst part, everybody. It's the same when people do Joy to the World and they add their own little, I don't know who it came from, but whatever that little extra bridge or chorus is, and then you just skip out on some others. I remember going to a service once where they did Joy to the World. It's building up to the final verse. They just skipped it to do this weird new chorus. And I was like, what are you doing? It's fine how it is. It's absolutely fine how it is.
Or you subvert Come All Ye Faithful to Come All Ye Unfaithful, because that sounds like a better, more biblical, more celebratory of the feast of the Son of God kind of song.
I'm telling you, you put a little bit more green in the video when it goes all red, flash it to red and green, and put a Rudolph nose on somebody. Everybody loves it.
So here's right. Obviously, what the cultural criticism people are trying to make is people are trying to completely turn on metal and screamo music, which the question is that form of music basically fundamentally like trying to be rebellious? Like, is there like, because this is where like the message, right, of O come Emmanuel, no one should argue, obviously not only is a piece of genius songwriting lyrically, it's obviously biblical, it's obviously good. You should obviously pump O come Emmanuel in your churches, in your homes.
It's incredible. Also, by the way, go look it up. My guess is you've never heard all of the verses of O come Emmanuel.
Almost certainly you haven't.
Because there is more than 4 or 5, however many you sing, whatever church. I noticed this once when I came to the church that I now pastor, and we sang O come Emmanuel, which I love. And I noticed that I'm used to singing it with 4 verses. And one of those verses wasn't even among the 5 verses that we sang in the Trinity hymnal. And I was like, wait a minute. And I looked it up, and there's like 7 or 9 verses total, and they're all good. They're all great. Highly recommend. I think most people just don't want to sing it that long. And so that's probably why we've gone to not using all of them. But it really is phenomenal. Here's the thing. I think there's a way in which, as there's kind of a rediscovery of a more classical Christianity, a more historic Christianity, one of the things that people want to do is they want to virtue signal how much holier they are in the same kind of legalistic way that all fundamentalists do. And when I say fundamentalists, I'm not even using that as like a horrible derogatory thing.
Sure.
I love fundamentalists. I think the fundamentalists have almost always been right, They've just not been right all the way, right? Like they're basically right against those who they're against. But the problem is you stick on something like, hey, they're screaming in music that's inherently wrong.
Right.
It's inherently sinful. It's inherently dark. And I just can't help but think that, you know, if you put something like Lamentations to song, to music, you're not going to put it to like, you know, a kind of classical choral sweet piece.
Right.
Right. It's going to come across in a more dissonant way. There is going to be more of a, maybe you're not screaming, but it's as close as it can be, right? It's dark. It's hard. It's painful. Now, the question is that fitting for O Come, O Come, Emmanuel? But one of the elements of this song is this kind of longing, right? You're sitting, you know, behold, the people who walked in darkness have seen a great light, who sit in darkness, I should say. Zechariah, when he basically quotes it, talks about those who walk in darkness in Luke 1. But that's right. That's the imagery that we talk about with Christmas. That this is, things are dark and horrible. Babies are being slaughtered. And Emmanuel comes. And then God is with us, right? He is light shining in the darkness. And so in that sense, I have no problem with this kind of thing. Again, I actually think the worst part is you're adding your own little bit. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I think that, again, I will speak as someone who at one day was like, man, I've got, I probably don't still have them, but man, I have stuff from the Vans Warped Tours, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still do. I had something signed by all the members of the band Under Oath, including the ones who are apostate. I pray to God that some of them are still professing believers in the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't particularly think it was a well-earned breakdown there, but I do think there is something, but I think the point you're making is actually, there's two points you're making that is good, and I'm going to come back to, but I do think this style of music, I think what people do correctly understand is that it is, in a sense, iconoclastic. It is like, it is intending to destroy, like it is a destructive kind of thing. Now you're obviously talking about it dealing with darker themes. I actually think, by the way, this is why back in the day there were so many Christian metal bands, because they literally, like, when you looked at the secular music culture of the West, like, feeling rebellious against it actually fit with where they felt like they fit, whether than or not that was good. And so I do think that is what people are kind of reacting to, and I think they're right.
Yeah, this is where I say, by the way, the fundamentalists are often right.
Yes.
They're just not right in the way that they think that they're right.
Right. And so this is the thing you're right about, is that I do think probably everyone who was kind of mad about this was like performative outrage.
Yep.
But again,
look at what, hey, I wear the long jean skirt with long hair.
Right. Well, yeah.
That's what you're doing, everybody.
Except I wear, fancy tweed and it's expensive.
Right.
And I am, I put everything in it. Put this song being in demonic in a syllogism for me. Like, that's what actually I'm going to need you to do.
Yeah, actually, there's something to that.
Syllogism,
because that's the thing. Could this sort of thing be like, now I'm saying this also as somebody who, I'm not going to listen to this. I don't think this is a good rendition of O Come, Emmanuel. I want the more classical choral piece when it comes to these classic Christmas songs. I think it's more fitting. I think it's good that we sing it in a way that the church has pretty much always sung it. I don't like iconoclasm in this particular case. Yes. I just think that performative outrage of this is inherently evil.
Yes.
It just goes way too far. And probably that's coming from people who loved this stuff a year ago,
but
who were all about it, but now it's cool to not like it.
But the thing the criticism gets right, even though I don't think it's from an honest place, is right. When I was quote unquote listening to this kind of music, but it was all Christian, it was all clean. That's still like, it's actually up for grabs to be like, why are you listening to everything? Like, why is everything you're listening to encouraging destruction?
Yeah.
Is that actually good? And what I do think is that there is like the other thing that becomes this question of music specifically, but all media, is this idea of like fittingness.
Yep.
Like I'm not particularly blown away by this version of O Come Come Emmanuel, but there is a time and a place actually for this kind of music.
Yep.
Right. And let me
there are genres to the different kinds of literature that God gave us.
Yes.
Now that doesn't mean, any kind of possible genre is inherently like good, but I do think like anytime we start to say, hey, any particular style could be completely on its own, it is evil. It's almost like saying, well, there, some languages are just evil. Some words are inherently evil. Well, yes and no, right? Yes, in the sense that, of course, there are things that you can say that are repulsive and wrong. And also those sounds that are coming out of your mouth could be used in a different context and it would be perfectly acceptable. Right. And so anytime you try to say it's very similar to, the kind of the Pharisees' way of like, hey, you can't touch certain things. You can't eat certain things, right? Like you need to be so careful about those things because they're turning you evil. And the reality is that it's not those things,
right?
It's you, actually. You're the problem. What comes out of you is the problem. Now, you could say, yeah, and certain words or certain sounds maybe fit that. But even that, I think, goes beyond what Jesus is actually saying. The problem is you and your heart. The problem's not this particular thing out there. And if you touch it, like it's over. Now, right. Again, certain contexts, absolutely you touch it and it's over.
Yep.
Right. You don't go and eat the fruit from the tree. Right. And you wait until God gives that to you. But the idea that it is in and of itself what causes evil or something like that, that's the problem here.
Right. Motive of like, I want the shock value because my grandma couldn't listen to this is not a good motive.
Nope.
But motive of like, I am trying to hit a new rep max under the bench press, under this metal, and I need something to help me go, like that legitimately is going to cause my heart rate to increase, right? And these things, there's all these settings, and then neither of those settings are what you're doing with your family. None of those settings are what I'm singing congregationally and in their time and place. And also what I listen to though in those different settings are also not of the same value, right? When I sing with God's people, I'm obviously doing something heavenly. When I'm like, I just want to hit another rep here, not heavenly, but a thing that matters. And let me end with a really positive example. And it's AI, because Pastor Michael complained about it, so he doomed himself to it. Shout out. We will be doing at least one shout out each day of the 12 days of Restless. Today we're doing a shout out to Reformed and Dangerous, which is an AI music producer, and he produced a metal song using the lyrics of The Mortification of Sin by John Owen. And it goes so hard. It has no right to go this hard, but the fact that it goes this hard is why I'm sorry the music industry is going to die. Because all of us could have done this and we didn't, and the robots did. So we're just gonna give you up to the first chorus here, and we'll just go out on this. We'll end on this, and we'll come back for day 2 tomorrow of the 12 days of Restless. I mean,
is this all this channel does?
Yes.
It's all
this-
just AI music videos.
It's this is his best song, I think. But yeah, this is.
The cords of lust about me twine, each thought corrupt, each motion blind. My heart's a forge of carnal flame, till mercy stoops and breaks its chain. No truce I make with fleshly will, no peace with that which seeks to kill. Through watchful prayer and spirit's breath, mortify my sin, put it to death. Be killing sin, or it killeth you.
I mean, that goes hard,
It's
right?
pretty cool.
That
It's pretty
goes-
cool. I still hate it, but I love it too. This is what I feel about AI. I find it so interesting and impressive, and it's absolutely horrible.
Well, we will see you all on the 12 Days of Restless tomorrow. We will let Jono and Rocking Out to Mortification of Sin take us out.
By the cross, let the fire break through. No peace I make, no truce I sign for Christ. Have claimed this soul as